Good afternoon. My name is Nicole Parsons. I am one of the recruiters slash career coaches here at Arkansas Center for Data Science. So a little bit about my background. I grew up in a very small town where I was told college is the only way. If you don't go to school, you're not going to be able to find any meaningful, successful career. Now, as an adult, I know that really isn't true. I actually found a really amazing organization that proves on a daily basis that there are a ton of other ways to find access to a successful, meaningful career. So we here at ACDS, we're offering an avenue to graduating female seniors to find their path into that amazing career in an amazing industry. I have been fortunate enough to be able to be the driving factor on this initiative, and I'm so excited to be able to share more about it today. And obviously, I'd be doing a disservice if we didn't plug in a little bit about ACDS if you're not already familiar. And this will kind of hopefully clear up why we're so passionate about this initiative. So Arkansas Center for Data Science, we're a nonprofit organization. We have the mission to grow and retain tech talent here in the state of Arkansas. We help candidates by providing some free training resources, hopefully helping upskill and reskill them into the IT space. Then on the other hand, we're partnered with companies across the state to hopefully help hire through the apprenticeship model and also the internship model as well. So this is actually a very special week for us. This week is National Apprenticeship Week. So our team has been moving and shaking all across the state throughout various events, different avenues and speaking platforms, just to hopefully spread the word about the great benefits from an apprenticeship model and all the great things that can come from it. So we are here today to keep those celebrations going. Today is our youth-focused day, and that's what brought us here for this. If you are in the Northwest Arkansas area and you have nothing else going on tonight, we'd love to invite you to our event that we are hosting at the Fayetteville Public Library. Our team has put in a lot of effort to make this a really successful, fun event, so we are very excited. We'll be graduating some of our previous apprentices. This is a great opportunity for you to hear a little bit more about our program, how it works, what the long-term benefits of it are. Here's some other testimonies from some of our other apprentices and everything else. So I'd love to see you all there. All right, just wanted to throw out some quick stats before we got started. Just to understand why this is such a big deal and kind of why we're so focused on women specifically in the tech field. So women only make up 27% of the STEM field as a whole, and that's just not a lot. We would love to see that number increase. IT has long been stereotyped as the male career. In reality, women just probably haven't been exposed to it or haven't known that it was an option for them, haven't seen the right representation to know that that is a space that is inclusive for them. So we're hopefully helping to move and shake that part of it. This program is here to help them get their foot in the door in that exciting and meaningful career. Now, I also wanted to include just a quick realistic metric on salary. I know sometimes when I talk to schools, they're like, you're going to graduate, you're going to get $200,000 straight out the gate. And it's not always the case. It's not how it usually works. But these are salaries that I see quite often. These are more on the realistic side of what you could expect to start to obtain once you get in the industry. So we live here in Northwest Arkansas, and there are some great paying positions. There are a lot of great companies. We are home of all the large organizations. We're very fortunate up here. And so this is just showing you can get your foot in the door. Once you get in there and you show them what you can do and you're moving and shaking in that position, these numbers can 100% go up. There's just so much opportunity and growth within the IT and data analytics space. So we just wanted to give a quick insight of that. Now, before we get too excited talking about all the salaries and all the great perks of this career, I just wanted to take a step back and see if this is going to be the right career for you. What I've learned through talking to a couple different high schools and different younger generations is just that we're not as familiar with IT as we maybe could be. And so just want to make sure that we understand what data analytics is, all the great things that can come of it, what it truly means to hopefully give you a better idea of it. So if you're the kind of person in your family that is the quote unquote data nerd in your family, if you're looking up sports data or data around various statistics, I like to have the exact number. I don't want to exaggerate or under exaggerate. I want to be able to tell you how it is. Maybe you have an investigative personality. Maybe you like finding patterns. Maybe you're the person that doesn't believe something until you've double, triple, quadruple checked it just to make sure that it's correct. If any of those apply to you, I would definitely suggest just taking a closer look at data analytics and just taking a look at it as a whole. So the beauty of analytics, there's such a wide variety of niches, different ways that you can apply these skills. I always want to tell my candidates that you are interested in IT in general, if this even remotely applies to you, if you are even looking at it as a possibility, there's probably an area within IT that's for you, right? You can take your skills, your interests, you can find an organization or a niche within the space that's going to be the right fit for you. Now, I wanted to run through some of the big different positions. Usually it's data science versus data analytics. Those are the big positions. Now, when we talk about data science, this is more of a senior level type role, a little bit more intense. They're dealing with machine learning, AI. Think of this role as a detective for numbers. So they're using math and computer skills to uncover hidden patterns in data. They're helping companies make smart decisions and solve problems. It's like solving puzzles with information instead of clues. And then you have your data analyst. This is more of your junior level role, more entry level, somewhere we can all get started. Whereas data scientist is more of that detective trying to solve problems. Your data analyst is going to be more of a storyteller for numbers. They examine data to find trends and insights. They create easy to understand reports and visualizations to help businesses make informed decisions. It's like turning raw data into a compelling story that anyone can understand. Then within data analyst, like I said, there's a niche for everyone. And so depending on where you see yourself, what's your strong suit, where you really want to head within that industry, there's a space for you. And so with your business analyst, they're kind of like a bridge between problems and solutions in a company. They study how the business works, identifies areas for improvements, and they're going to recommend some changes. It's like being a problem-solving architect who makes businesses run smoother and more efficiently. Then you've got marketing analyst. This is your detective for advertisements. They study data to figure out what makes people interested in products and services. Then by analyzing trends and consumer behavior, they help companies create effective marketing strategies. It's like decoding the secrets behind successful ads to reach the right audience. And then you have your retail analyst. This is a big one here in Northwest Arkansas. We have a lot of, like, obviously Walmart and some of the bigger retailers here in the area. They all need someone to look at their analytics. They need someone to help them. And so that is a big niche here in the Northwest Arkansas area. They are going to be your retail detectives. They examine data from stores to understand customer trends and preferences. Then by crunching numbers, they help retailers make decisions on what products to stock, when to offer discounts, how to enhance the shopping experience. It's kind of like using data to ensure that stores have what the customers need and they want when they want it. So if any of those roles sounded interesting, if we've sparked any sort of interest at all, we would love to invite you to apply for our Career Accelerator Scholarship. This opportunity is for any graduating female senior that may be considering data analytics as a possible career path. Even if you're planning on going to school, you can still apply. The program's going to run over the summer in 2024, so from June 3rd to August 9th. There will be 1 3-hour class session per week. Then you'll have the option if you want to attend an office hours, if you need some additional one-on-one assistance to help better understand the materials. The class is going to be conducted over Zoom, so we just need to make sure that we have reliable internet connection during that time each week. As far as eligibility requirements, they're pretty simple. Applicants must obviously be interested in data analytics as a career path, must be 18 years or older by August 9th of 2024, and live in either the Washington or Benton County areas. That's just due to our funding and how we're able to fund this program for it. And you must be willing to commit to the full 10-week program. Now, as far as benefits, ACDS offers a wide variety of training to our candidates to help upskill them into the IT space. With that being said, this program is actually the version that we only offer to our full-time apprentices. This is a training course that we offer to them to help them get settled into their new role as a data analyst in their new company. So after completing this program, you should be able to expect to have a solid foundation of data analytics. This will help get you one step closer to job placement. Throughout the program, we'll be inviting industry leaders to come and speak with you and help share their experiences and their stories. And we'll also have access to our talent management team. So that is the team that I work on. We will help our participants help with resume reviews. We'll give them interview tips and tricks, let them know all the best practices to hopefully prepare you for that next step in your career. And then depending on your journey and where you're at and what you want to do next, when you're ready, our talent team will help you connect you to employers in the area to help with some job placement. Now, just as a disclosure, we can't guarantee placement, but we will do our best to help connect you and hopefully get you placed somewhere. Now, with that being said, I will stop talking so I can turn the mic over to our instructor for the program, let him introduce himself and just give us a deeper insight of what you should be able to expect to learn during the program. With that, I'll turn it over. Mr. Don, are you ready?
I sure am. Nice to meet everybody. Good to see the team, even if it is just online. So, hey, I'm Don. I've been in IT since 1988, and it's amazing the tools that we'll be covering. Spreadsheeting, Tableau for dashboards, um, uh, and SQL, structured query language, is a language you use to work with data. Still, after 35 years, these are all still very useful tools, widely used in the industry. So we'll be covering those three things. We'll be doing data visualization, graphing, and charting and whatnot with a tool called Tableau. It's huge, industry leader. To make it lightweight and easy and accessible, I'm going to use Google Sheets, which is um, Google's online web-based version of a spreadsheet. So you won't have to download any software. Tableau is also web-based. So we'll work with, you know, accessing data. We'll start from the beginning. Accessing data. What are different data types? How to clean it, get it ready for analysis. What are some of the basic statistical measures that they may or may not have covered in your high school math classes? We'll move through. I put Excel at there. It's actually we're going to use Sheets. But there's quite a few things that you can do with that to clean data and then get an idea of what the data might be telling you. We'll move into Tableau to do uh, visualizations, charts, graphs, tables that you can share with other people. And then querying databases. This is a big part of what an analyst does, is actually getting data out of a database in order to do those charts and graphs. So we'll run through all of that sort of stuff and then do kind of like a data storytelling capstone, so that you're comfortable talking about the entire process of data analysis as well as the results that you came up with. So yeah, 10-week course, 1 day a week to be determined, and then the talent team will try and help you out finding a place to put this into practice.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see here. All right. So you've heard all the benefits, all the different career path options, and you've learned about the program itself. So now all that's left to do is apply. We're officially opening up the application for the scholarship program. So we're so excited. The QR code should take you to the application. It worked earlier when I tried it, but we will see. Gotta love good old technology. But I will send these slides out after we wrap up, so you'll have it there as well. We'll send a little flyer and a little bit more about the program just in case. But with that being said, we will open it up to any questions. Saved a little bit of time, so I want to make sure that we answer any of those before we wrap up today.
Nicole, I just wanted to jump in and say thank you. This was a really passionate initiative for you to figure out how the funding could work out. And I'm just excited that Dr. Walker agreed to give a very robust training program, yet tailored to high school graduates to really help them on the career path and get ahead of the game. So, please help us spread the word, and especially in the more rural areas of Benton County and whatnot. But I'm just excited to get this going.
Absolutely. And almost forgot, we actually have a member of our team that is going through Dawn's data analytics cohort. So I might call you out here, Katie, if you don't mind. Just tell us a little bit about your experience with it, how the program has been going for you. Because I know you didn't come from a IT/ background. You are a recruiting connoisseur. So I'd love to hear your experience with it.
Yeah, so hi guys, my name's Katie. I'm gonna keep myself off camera because I wasn't prepared to be on. But just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about, one, how things are going, and two, encourage, any ladies out there who are interested in learning more about data analytics. Nicole's right, my background is definitely not in IT. I come from nonprofit program management, where I was doing data analysis, but not using some more of the advanced tools, or even knowing how powerful some tools like Excel even are. So I've been learning a lot more about these different tools, how to utilize them. We've been learning Python and SQL, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, it kicks my butt sometimes because it's not my background, but Don is an excellent teacher. He's very patient, and he gives lots of opportunity to talk and try and figure things out. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you're interested, if you're somebody who maybe, has just, an inkling of like desire of wanting to learn more about it, give it a shot, even if it's just to, see like, okay, maybe I will still want to go in IT, but maybe, data science isn't it. Maybe it's more on the data analytics side, which I could definitely say that if I was ever going to fall into any place, that would be it for me. The data science definitely goes above my head. But if I can, keep up, then you guys would be just fine. Trust me. English major here, no background in math. And Dawn tries to keep it as simplified as possible for people like me. So, don't be scared or nervous. I just would say jump into it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Katie. That was such a great overview. So chat's been kind of quiet, so I will wrap it up here. But last call to action, if you know anyone that fits those criteria, that's interested in data analytics, we would love some referrals, or if you could help us spread the word, we would love any assistance. Jerry, what is the deadline? I love that question. Great question. We haven't set a deadline. This is our first year when it comes to being able to provide this. So we haven't quite figured out how long it'll take. Ideally, thinking like mid-January is probably when we're going to start cutting it off. We will see what happens. Hopefully we have tons and tons of interest, but this is our first year, so we don't really know what to expect yet. Will it be first come, first serve, or will it be competitive? So the application, there is a small little like essay, and so we will be reviewing some of that. So ideally, it's going to be more competitive. We'll look at all the applicants as a whole. Yeah, can we please share the QR code again? Absolutely. Let me see if I can get back to the right screen. There we go. Awesome, great questions. And like I said, we will send out these slides as well as like the generic flyer. So we will be sending that out after we wrap up. But awesome. Thank you all so much for your time today. Thank you for your participation, your great questions. I am so excited about this program, and hopefully we will get some great turnout. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us and we will see what happens. Thank you so much.